What's that Debbie Ryan meme that's like, oh, we're gonna be famous?
I went to the president of Disney Channel. No, I sat down with the president of Disney Channel.
I sat down with the president of Disney Channel. That's literally what it was like, though.
And I was
like, let's make history.
We're Radio Rebel.
What?
Except everybody knows who we are.
It's hot. It's hot.
Hey girl gang, welcome back to another episode of the HCFSU Edit, the ultimate girl's guide to the garnet and gold. I'm your host, Kaley Hoppenworth, and I'm here with my co-chair, Sophia Ferraro, for our very last episode.
Very last. Not the last of the series, but the last of us.
Right. Oh wait, The Last of Us. Literally, it's The Last of Us.
Last of Us.
And I don't even know how we got to this point because, well, I know how we got to this point because it's been a lot of like blood, sweat, and tears.
Correct.
But just meaning like we're at the end now and it all flew by. And I'm so proud of us for getting to this point at all.
Yeah.
And I just feel like being able to wrap it up with you and feel so proud of what we've accomplished. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Like my soul rests at this point.
Yeah. I'm very proud of the work that we've done. I'm very proud of the journey we've been through, even the pitfalls, which we had many, the first 4 episodes.
Many.
Rough. First 4 episodes, rough. And we'll get a little bit into that. But despite all of that, I think we learned a lot. I think we grew together. I think this project is something I'm very proud of, and I'm proud to have been a part of. I'm proud that you came up to me that day and said, we're going to make a podcast.
Stop.
And I was like, oh.
It's like, let's make a movie. What's that Debbie Ryan meme that's like, oh, we're going to be famous?
I went to the president of Disney Channel. No, I sat down with the president of Disney Channel.
I sat down with the president of Disney Channel. That's literally what it was like, though. And I was like, let's make history.
We're Radio Rebel.
What?
Except everybody knows who we are, but we're Radio Rebel.
Can I tell you something? It's always been my dream to be Radio Rebel.
And you are?
Yes.
Like you are the people's voice? You're the Campbell's voice?
No, because when I was younger, like watching that, seeing her in that studio, I was like, that's got to be me. Somehow, that's got to be me.
I wanted to be her because I wanted to like look like her. Because
you have her hair though.
I know. But
you have the Radio Rebel
loved
hair.
the face that she used to do where she went. I used to try to recreate it. I'm not even serious. And then she used to do this like
recreate with the lip pucker. No, she did like a.
And I used to like want to do that. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm Radio Rebel. No, but we are. And we're proud of this little Radio Rebel project that we've put together and that we've completed. And
I want to ask you, what's your favorite episode that we filmed?
Favorite? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like it could be based on anything either. Like it could be like favorite because of like the content or the guest or like just the process.
Okay.
Like,
I think this is my favorite, but it was also the worst one to do. And it was episode 2, but this is my favorite, and I'm going to tell you why.
I was not thinking you were going to say it was your favorite.
It's my favorite content-wise and also person because Lizzie is so funny. More on Lizzie later.
More on
wink,
Lizzie
wink,
later.
Nudge, nudge. But if you could take a guess. But Lizzie is so funny. She's so witty. She's so energetic. And she was a fantastic guest to have. And I just absolutely adore her.
Me when I'm chopped liver. No. Oh, and then there's you.
And then there's, no, I'm just kidding. Kaley
like,
was also
Lizzie's,
awesome.
Like, so amazing. Like up against like just, you know.
No, you were awesome.
No, I'm kidding. She is though. She is.
Yeah.
Like she was just like, I was finally getting like comfortable being around like this whole like equipment, the whole setup and everything. But Lizzie made it comfortable.
Yeah,
like
Lizzie was awesome, and just it was about dorm life, and it was about like I thought the questions were really engaging. I loved like the banter between you two.
Mm-hmm.
With all of that being said, that episode was also the episode from hell, and the reason it was because the audio was completely shot. It was peaking to the point of no return, and I turned to Kaley after we filmed. Lizzie was long gone. We were like, Lizzie, like you're cut, like you did great. She was like, great. I was like, get Lizzie back here right now. Like we need to refilm. Like oh my God. And Kaley looked at me dead in the eye and she said, get up, lock in. We're gonna fix this. We're not reshooting this because no.
I literally said that to her. Like
literally.
And like mind you, Sophia and I like we've worked together actually.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if we've said this before, but we have long since been like kind of a duo because when I was editor in chief, like she was Instagram chair.
Yeah.
So we like partnered a lot with like advertising the articles and stuff. So I just feel like I'm used to working with Sophia. But in that moment, like it was maybe the first time I like put my foot down with Sophia.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I did it before then, honestly.
No, you did it before. Yeah.
I definitely did it before. But like this was the first time where I was seriously like, no. Like she really wanted us to reshoot the whole thing. And that's because Sophia is the person where she has to have everything be like the best quality that it can be. And that is something that I admire about her because I'm more so of a person that's like, if it's done, it's done. You know, like I just want it to be done.
Yeah.
But she really wanted to reshoot it. And I looked at her and I was like, we can't.
Right.
Like, we can't reshoot it. It's just
Right.
not an option. I was
Yeah.
like, I want to hold on to like the funny moments, the candid moments, like everything we talked about. And
Yeah.
it's not going to be the same if we do it a second time.
Yeah.
And I was like, figure it out. And
Yeah.
thanks to a Reddit subthread and AI, we were actually able to save it.
Yeah.
So genuinely, like, that was probably like the most adversity
And the irony
we faced.
of this entire story is this right here episode is in fact a re-record.
Take two.
Take two, because my mic wasn't on. So talk about ending in style. Talk
I
about
know.
ending in
It's honestly
irony.
classic us. I feel
Classic,
like, and
yeah.
this goes to show that no matter how many times you do things, like, you're going to keep making mistakes.
And, you're
And
gonna
sometimes
keep-
the same
yeah.
mistakes, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, we are still learning, obviously,
Yeah,
but we've come a long way since the beginning.
we have.
for sure.
And I'm glad to be here sitting with you.
Aww.
And I'm glad to be doing this with you.
Thanks.
And I don't
Thanks.
think there's anybody else who could have hosted this and have carried it with such grace and with such class and have created the questions that you have and have been such an engaging host as you have. So
Oh my God.
yeah,
That
I don't
was
think
so sweet.
I try.
That was
I try.
insane.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I
I
think
can say
you
the
would-
same for you. I think Sophia is like just. I was trying to think of like a metaphor, but I couldn't think of one. But Sophia's like so talented, genuinely,
Oh, thank
and
you.
I feel like basically, I can kind of say anything or blur out an idea, and Sophia's gonna make it happen. Like, Sophia is like the hands to like maybe my head. Like, I don't know, but she's also like a brain too. But I just think, like, you know, the thing I'm thinking of now is like when I wanted to film a new intro for this
Oh.
semester.
Oh yeah.
I knew going into the spring semester that I was like, I want to give us a little facelift. I want to have a revamp. I want to have something fun and exciting to come into the new semester with. And I brought this idea to her of the intro, and I was like, it was inspired by this sitcom I had been watching over Christmas break. It was adults.
Mhm.
And I was like, I love this concept. Like, how can we make it happen? And
Right.
Sophia was like, oh, that's like stop motion. Like, we have to do this, this, and this, and this, and set it up. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And I just feel like that's our dynamic. Like,
Yeah.
I just throw out ideas. I'm like, hey, what about this? What about this? And Sophia will tell me, like, we can do this. We can't do that. Like,
Yeah, so like for that was so fun. I still have the board that we filmed it on in my bedroom because we like stuck the board to my wall.
that needs
And
to
we
go
would
in like the Her
just-
Campus Hall of Fame.
Dude, literally,
Like, I don't know if we have one, but we should make one.
the new CCs, like
Yes.
pull up, like they
Yes.
create like a little. No, but that was just so cute. Like we like the. One of the funny things was like when you were doing the sticky notes, and I was like, "That's crooked," or like you would be like, "Oh, I wrote this too big."
Oh my gosh,
Or-
that's the thing. I had to handwrite everything.
Oh, yeah.
And of
That's
course,
why it looks so good because her handwriting is good. Mine's chopped, like my handwriting.
No, I know, but it's like, of course, when you're trying to like make it look good, it's gonna look chopped. So it's like I had to just throw so many sticky notes out because I was like,
Oh
it
my
looks
God.
bad, it looks bad, it looks bad. But
And then the photos, like that was literally like, what photos do we have, and also what can we find on the flare? And we just like pulled out some random photos that were like, what is the Her Campus aesthetic here?
yeah.
And the theme song, like that
Oh
was
my gosh, that was actually a godsend.
that was a godsend
I will say.
because it takes me hours to find good music. Like
because it has to be copyright
Right.
free. You have to like listen through them all, obviously,
Yeah,
to
and
find the right fit.
it has to be the right vision, and also I'm someone who edits to music. If I can't see the like if
Yeah.
the song isn't matching the vibe, like
Right. Because you got to match it on the beats too.
on the beats too, like I'm a
Mhm.
very much like edit on the beat kind of girl.
Yes. Well, yes.
Well, yes. So
Yeah.
that was a godsend.
But when
and-
we found it, it was perfect, and
Yeah.
I was like, "This was that was probably the easiest part of the whole shoot day we had was finding the audio because
Yeah.
it was like the third audio we listened to, and I was like, I think this is going to be the one."
yeah, and I
um,
edited it that night. I think I
Yes.
finished it.
That's
that
how I know Sophia's really excited and proud of something is when she edits it that night.
Yeah.
Like
If I
there's
get
some
it done the
episodes
same
like she
day.
gets it done same day, and there's sometimes where it's like a week later, and I'm like, "Hey,
so, like, where
have
is
you
it?"
gotten this?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, she hates it."
No,
Like-
no. It's not because I hate it. It's just because like I think especially this semester it would take me longer to get to it because I'd also have to edit like a strike video or I'd have to edit something
Sophia
for
was
class.
multitasking queen this semester. She had a lot of projects she was working on.
A lot.
Me, on the other hand, I actually wanted my last semester here at FSU to be a lot more calm.
Yeah.
I'd never really had like a chill semester, really. Like last semester was like also hell, but
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to just focus on like 2 or 3 things that I was really passionate
Yeah.
about, and this was one of them. So I felt like I was able to like just pour more into it, be more
Mhm.
prepared, do more with like the guests and like episodes and stuff. And so I was just
Mhm.
really proud of this semester's episodes
Yeah.
as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah, this semester's episodes, that now that you say that, because we got through a lot of the kinks. I think episode 5 was our first episode. Episode 5 was in the fall, but it was the first episode that was fully just smooth and like had no issues whatsoever.
Yeah. It took like probably only like 3 hours total.
Yeah.
Which was perfect.
Which was crazy.
It's like
yeah.
the ideal amount of time, I would say.
And it was 3 guests because it was Sophia and
Yes.
Issa, which I was like, from a production standpoint, I was like, okay, how am I going to fit everyone? Like, oh my God. And I was able to do it, thankfully. But, and I was also thinking like social clip wise, like how am I going to fit everyone? But it worked out. So
yeah,
glad.
it was really good.
Yeah.
And I just think like this year, Sophia and I have both just found new ways to challenge ourselves in our respective positions. I feel like you've tried different like editing techniques or like social clip techniques. I've tried just like different guests, different topics. And like I did like a solo episode, which was really scary for
The solo
me.
episode, honestly, you know what? That's
Actually,
also one of my favorites.
That's one of my favorites too. Not to sound
I love
conceited.
the social clips that came out of that.
Yes, they were so
Those
funny.
are some of my
People
favorite.
really responded to them well.
Because also like I was like, okay, since we don't have like multiple people on this, like how can I make this more engaging? And I was able to tap into like my chronically online brain.
And that was perfect because that's exactly like what I wanted the vibe to be.
yeah. And just like throw memes in there, like not around here, but
Yes. And it was the first time where I was like, because obviously when you're with someone else, you can kind of like bounce off them or like if you don't know what to say, you like ask them a question. But I was like, I'm just sitting here by myself talking. So I'm going to have to like have banter with myself. And it was so fun, actually. It was probably one of my favorite episodes that we've done just because it put me out of my comfort zone and I was proud of the product.
Yeah. Your solo was one of my favorites. Lizzie's was one of my favorites.
Yes.
What else was one of my favorites?
Getting FSU chicks was really awesome.
FSU checks was cool.
I just thought that that was like a cool concept because she's like an FSU celebrity.
Yeah.
And I wanted someone on the, like obviously everyone from the podcast is like amazing. So grateful they came on.
Yeah.
But I wanted someone that I knew like people outside of her campus maybe would recognize and be like, wait, this is kind of a big deal. Like I wanted to like put us on the map. And I feel like that definitely did that with that episode. So I was really excited to like bring in more people just like outside of her campus this semester.
Yeah. FSU chicks, that was like Kaley's dream. Kaley would like, before
date,
we even started this, she was like, Sophia, we're gonna get FSU chicks on here. I
Yeah.
said, Kaley, I hear you.
Actually,
I'm
my
with you.
first dream was Eli
Love it.
Rallo.
Huh? Oh, yes. Oh my God. She texted me.
Which
she was
I'm
like,
actually delusional. I'm actually delusional,
no, but
thinking
I was
that
like
I
there
could
with
do
you.
that.
I was like, yeah, I think you could. Like, she did her campus. I was like, okay, like
That was
she'll
my
be
thing.
so
Okay.
tapped in.
I was chronically online because I had just like found out Eli Rallo as like an influencer. I really liked her. I had just read her book. I was like kind of obsessing over her, and I commented on one of her videos like really early, and she responded to my comment. So I was like,
she knows who you are.
so I was like, so she
Right.
knows me, and like we're pals, and like she
Right.
would definitely come on the podcast,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Yeah.
And then in one of the videos I saw, she literally mentioned that in her undergrad, she was in her campus chapter. And I was like, wait, so we're like chapter sisters, if you think about it.
Like we're basically related.
Yes.
Like, so come on, girl.
We're basically like, you already know me.
Right.
Like, you're my big sister. Like,
Right.
come on. So I genuinely thought that we would get like Eli Rallo on this podcast now.
You know,
we had
I
to
still believe in
lower
us.
the expectations, but something that
still believe in
I learned actually in high school maybe it was like you got to shoot for the moon
Right.
to make a bucket. I don't know what that metaphor was gonna be, but
Shoot for the moon to make a bucket. I'm sorry, what's in the bucket? Can you, like stars?
I don't know.
You gotta
They-
shoot for the moon to reach for the stars? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that even a saying? Does that even make sense? Wouldn't you want to just go for the stars first?
Yeah, let's take that out.
Okay.
But
No,
yeah,
I'm gonna keep that in.
we gotta shoot high to like. I can't. Like this metaphor's not working for me.
You're really trying.
Says all these amazing things about me, and I like can't even get a little metaphor out.
She's just saying like aim high, guys. Aim high,
basically.
Achieve your dreams.
Because if you aim high and miss, like you're still gonna get up
right.
there.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Are
I
we
was trying-
quoting LeBron? Is that LeBron?
James? I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
You know what? If it is LeBron James, I'll insert it. If it's not,
It
then
is. No.
I'm just gonna.
I think it is LeBron.
Well,
I think it is LeBron.
Okay, and if it is LeBron, like he was correct. I was trying to say that all weekend to my friend. I was like, "You miss 100% of the, you miss," and she's like, "100% of the shots you don't take," and I was like, "Yes," and she goes, "Okay, so." Like
It's
talking.
just so funny because I feel like I'm so bad at these sayings and stuff. I always like mix them up. I'm like I mix and match them as I choose. You know,
yeah. I
like
know.
don't beat around a dead horse. You know what I'm saying?
You can't take a horse to water. No, wait, that's the other horse one. Don't beat a dead. Well, beating a dead horse is
Beating a dead horse or beating around a bush.
right.
Yeah.
You could just beat
Or is
both.
it? Yeah, exactly.
We don't
Beating
condone
around the dead
violence against
horse.
animals.
No, I know. Wait, we're talking about a lot of violent things right now.
Yeah.
We're off track. Okay.
Okay.
Back to center.
Right.
Essentially, we're happy about the podcast. We're
Yeah.
sad that it's ending. Do we-
On our behalf, the podcast itself is not ending.
Exactly. I know. Yeah.
But
It's dying
our
in
journey.
the sense that like our journey with it is
Yeah.
ending, but we don't want it to end here, guys. We are passing it off, passing the baton to the next.
To the next
and
host, and
We're actually very excited to announce that you already know the next host and you're very well acquainted with her.
Yes.
And it is none other than
Lizzie.
Ochoa. I thought you were going to say her last name. You're just like Lizzie.
Lizzie who?
Who? Lizzie?
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's going
It's going
off
to be
Lizzie
Miss
Ochoa.
Lizzie Ochoa.
Yes, and she's so funny. She's so witty. She's like one of the funniest people I know.
Yeah.
I can't stress that enough. I think I'm very excited to see where she takes this.
I feel like I genuinely trust her to take care of this podcast and make it her baby.
Oh, absolutely.
And I know she will because she's so brilliant and she's so thoughtful and she's a hard worker. Like just based off that one episode and also Sophia's like relationship with her, like I just know this is gonna be so fun
That's
and I'm
my
gonna
dog.
be really
Yeah.
excited
Lizzie's my
to
dog.
watch her episodes.
Lizzie,
Lizzie, we
Lizzie,
love
you're
you.
my dog.
We love
Lizzie,
you.
You're my dog. So excited to see what she does with it.
Yes.
And I'll be in the comments. I'll be in the comments
Yeah.
being like, oh my gosh.
And the thing is, like, I hope she does something a little bit different with it, maybe.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I love what we've built and
Yeah.
I think that it's great. And if she wants to hold on to certain things, she definitely can. But I think it's exciting
Yeah.
to think like when it gets passed on, like it enters this like new era.
For me, one of my biggest things is I always want the next person to be better than me. And that goes in anything. Or even
Well, I don't know about that, but
no.
no,
You're like, well,
no, because I'm the best. No, I'm kidding. But yeah,
But
I agree.
for
Like,
for
build on
me-
it, improve,
right.
yeah.
And like if I'm working in a team or if I'm doing whatever, like I always want whoever is taking on the baton or whoever I'm working with to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Because if you're not if to me it's like if I'm the worst person in the room, then that means I did something right in terms of building my team. But also even when I pass it on to the next person and they're better than me, then I know that my project or whatever it is, in this case the podcast, is going to be well taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I could ever want. And I think Lizzie is going to, well, we don't know who the co-chair is going to be yet in at this time of recording. We don't know who's taking on my position just yet, but whoever it is.
Whoever it is, we know she's going to be amazing, and we know that she is going to
Yeah.
take care of this podcast just like
just
we
as
have.
much. Yeah.
And I'm just excited to see where it goes, of course.
Yeah.
And I'm hopeful for the future and that they'll be able to grow a team.
Yeah.
Because we had a team that we worked with, of course, and they've all been very amazing, so
Yeah.
supportive, so helpful. Couldn't have done that without them.
anybody, to everyone
Right.
who's worked with us, both
But
semesters. Thank you.
I think because we're seniors, it's a little bit harder for us to build up like a team.
Yeah.
And I think Lizzie, like her legacy, will be building a team.
Yeah.
Because she is going to be a junior, right?
No, senior. She's a junior right now.
Oh, she's a sophomore right now. Lizzie is a sophomore right now
Lizzie,
because she.
what are you?
Lizzie should be a sophomore right now.
I thought she was a junior.
No, she's a sophomore. She's a young. She's a youngin.
Oh, she's a young
young blood in here.
Okay, I just don't know anything. I'm gonna shut up. I don't know anything.
But the reason, because it was like me thinking, oh, well, she's not going to come in this and then graduate immediately. Like she's got some time
She's
if
got
she
some
wants
time, yeah.
to really build this up, to build
Yeah.
a team that she trusts, to train other people to
Yeah.
take over this role. Because I wish we could have done that a little bit more. But
Yeah.
being that we were just figuring out how to do it ourselves, we weren't really in the position to like train people how to do
Yeah.
it. So I'm hopeful.
We were training ourselves.
Yeah, we were training ourselves. So
Like-
I'm hoping that like Lizzie can kind of do more of that training and building up with the team, because
Yeah.
some of our other teams are so like strong now
Yeah.
because we just have been doing it for a longer time. Like our Instagram team is like crazy.
Yeah.
All the teams are crazy. So I'm like, I want to see our team grow like that and be able to be sustainable. And just when the next person steps in, it's like natural.
Right.
It's like, of course we can do that. Of course I can host the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, and it won't be difficult for
Yeah.
them to find anybody or anything like that.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. I think Kaley said it perfectly. I'm just so ecstatic for where this is gonna go. And even when I'm a Chopped alum, Chopped alum, I'll still be in the comments being like, back in my day. No, I'm just kidding.
A chalum, if you will.
A chalum. Whoa. Chudlum?
A
A
chudlum.
chudlum? Chudchella.
Chudchella. Bro, that's the
Uh,
funniest thing I said on this podcast, and it wasn't even kept.
It wasn't kept. That was the first recording we did. She made a joke about Chudchella, and it was
'Cause I
so
was like,
funny.
bro,
I had
I
to bring
was
it
like,
back.
I know. I basically was saying, I was like, we were at the bar crawl, and I'm like, you see all your ops around, and I'm
Yeah.
like, all my ops are chuds. Like, it's Chudchella.
And it
It's
was
Chudchella
so
around
funny.
here.
It's Chudchella in these
And it's just not
parts.
as funny the second time around, but just know that it was funny the first
Yeah,
time.
just know, like-
and we were dying laughing.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's us.
That's
we're
us.
officially signing off on the HCFSU edit. Bye.
Wow.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
It's our time.
It's our time. We've served.
We've served,
We've served.
of course.
We've mobbed. No.
Yes.
But
yeah, thank you guys so much for joining with us, for listening with us, for growing with us, for
Yeah.
giving us grace when the episodes don't always look the best.
yeah.
But also for supporting us when they do look the best.
Yeah.
And we so much love our girl gang here at FSU, and also any of the other girls who have been listening to this and have related to our experience. Like, we are just so grateful for all the support, and
Mhm.
we hope that you keep on listening
Yeah.
as the years to come, and we're going to be supporting.
Yeah.
So you
We'll
guys
still
should
be
too.
here.
So if you're not subscribed at this point, let this be your sign.
Like, girl.
Hit that
get
subscribe button, hit that
on
like
it.
button,
Yeah.
and yeah, comment on some things that you want to hear at the next podcast.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure that Lizzie's got so many ideas, but I would love to know what you guys
Yeah.
want to hear for the upcoming year.
Yeah.
But officially signing off as host of the HCFSU Edit,
And as
co-chair of
co-chair of
production
the
team.
production,
We need a title for you.
we need a title. Creative
Producer.
producer.
Yeah. Signing off as the host of the HCFSU Edit.
And as the producer of the HCFSU edit.
Bye.
Bye.